Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. This has a little bit of a story to it, okay? I'm gonna make it really quick. When I first started the channel, one of my very first requests was from my friend Jake, and he said he wanted me to watch Ultramarines. And I said, okay, I will. So I put it on the schedule and I was gonna watch it, but the issue was that I couldn't find it literally anywhere at all. It does not exist anywhere. It's so hard to find. You can find it like to buy on Blu-ray and DVD, but like, I wasn't gonna buy a DVD or Blu-ray to watch this movie. I just wasn't willing to spend $40 to watch a movie I'm probably not going to enjoy very much. So that's the reason why I'm watching it now, since my friend Dan has a copy of it, and he let me borrow it, and we watched it together. It was great. But the second part of the story is, I know nothing about Warhammer, okay? I've watched friends play it. I played one game with my friend Cody, where he literally walked me through the entire thing, but I have not, I don't understand the lore. I have not read anything about the lore, so I went into it just about a movie, and like that's what I'm basing this off of. So this is a rating based on just it being a movie, not it being an adaptation. So I apologize, but now you get a little bit of perspective of somebody who doesn't know and doesn't stand up to be a good movie, even if it doesn't match the lore. So today, we're going to be talking about Ultramarines, a Warhammer movie. Ultramarines, a Warhammer 40k movie, was released in 2010. It was written by Dan Abnett and directed by Martin Pick. Essentially, the idea of this film is these Ultramarines found this distress signal, and they're like, okay, we have to go see what that distress signal is about. So then they go find out, and it turns out to be these chaos demons who are basically taking over people, and they need to kill them. That's what I got out of the film. It's an hour and 10 minutes long. And it is animated, so I'm not going to talk too long because it's animated. So I'm going to talk about story, voice acting, and animation. Story-wise, I didn't understand all of it, not going to lie to you. I don't know a lot of the people. A lot of people look exactly the same. The characters are all blanket the same person, except for like the lead Ultramarine guy, which I don't even remember his name. That's the only person I was really able to like tell apart. The rest of them are just generic Ultramarines for me. But it was still an intriguing story. I like the idea of it being a Warhammer movie. I think it works. There was a lot less war than I thought there would be. There was a Warhammer, that was kind of cool. But like, there was a lot less fighting than I thought there was going to be for a Warhammer movie. And it's rated R, which I find kind of ridiculous because like it's not that bad. They don't swear in the movie. There's very little animated blood. Honestly, I'd probably show this to a kid and they would have no idea. They wouldn't, like, the animation is pretty bad anyway, so I don't know why it's rated R. This, I can maybe PG-13, maybe. Honestly, it's really not that bad of a rating. I don't know why it's rated R. I think it's ridiculous. Let's see what's next. It's story. We're going to talk about the voice acting. So, Terrence Stamp and John Hurt lead this, which I think is absolutely crazy that they're in this, because like they're very, very high-level actors doing a semi-medium, easy, hard movie. I just find it really interesting that they decided to do it. I find it so funny. But I do appreciate their work. I think the voice acting was fine, and the only issue is that everyone kind of sounded the same, which didn't help when the animation also showed that they all kind of looked the same. Which I get is the point because they're Ultramarines and they don't have a very, like, individualized personality. But still, I didn't like that I couldn't pick out characters, and we had no backstory for any of them. I felt like I wasn't connecting to any of them. I didn't care when any of them died, because when they died, I was like, oh, that guy's gone, okay. We're down one less person, I guess. Like, I don't know, it didn't quite flow, in my opinion, the way that I think it could have. Again, I'm going to try to keep this short, mainly because it's an animated film, and a lot of my animated reviews are short. But I think that, in general, it works. Like, it's a fine story. It just doesn't sell to people who don't know anything about Warhammer. They could have made a Warhammer movie and not called it Warhammer, and it would have gotten a better general audience. I think that this did not deserve a rating of R, and it could have appealed to broader audiences if maybe they just reduced the blood, and then the MPAA would be like, okay, less PG-13. And I don't know why they decided that they only wanted adult Warhammer people to watch this in 2010. I just don't get how that appeals to most people. But overall, I didn't really care for it all that much, and I probably will never watch it again. But still, I'm going to go ahead and give Warhammer a C. I think it's fine. Let me know if you've seen it. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below if you've seen it, or if you haven't seen it. What, did you like it? Did you hate it? How close to the lore is it? Put it in the comments below if you know anything about the Warhammer lore. I am interested to know about it, so definitely drop that in the comments below. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're interested in this kind of thing, definitely subscribe. I review movies every single day. It's a huge, huge help if you consider subscribing, so please consider doing so. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next.